Hello, my name is Ben. Welcome to my 2 hours of Hockenheim video from Project Cars 2. This is the second round of the WSCR World Sports Car Championship. Went for full length here. We're in our AMG GT3. Starting out second in the GT3 class here. Large field. Made up of P2 and P3 prototypes and GT cars, 8 GT cars in total. I think there's 2 Lambos, 4 Porsches, and the 2 Mercedes. So we'll follow the first lap around here. This is a race into darkness. Starting out, I think I had the AI set around 95 or 100 when I qualified, and I think I went with 95 here. A little issue with the AI there. I'm really slowing up at the hairpin, clouded by the Porsche there. So we drop back to third. Hopefully we can close up on that. You can see Porsche applying a little pressure there, but hold him off, maybe a little touch there. So this race was very long. I think I did it in the evening. I was pretty tired. 2 hours. Single driver. It was quite a long time. And I had the AI probably a little too high. I could keep up with them over a short distance, but over this long of a distance, it was probably a little unrealistic. I didn't actually compare times too closely to any real GT3 cars around here, which I probably should have done beforehand. So as you can see, we're in third place here at the end of lap 1. A couple laps later, we're closing in on second place. The best place to overtake in Hockenheim is against the AI is generally down into the hairpin there. Again, next lap, closing again, get a little draft, pull over, can get him under braking. Not quite, didn't really feel like taking off the front downforce or breaking the nose there. Coming down here into the backside of the stadium, just pushing a little too hard and spun there, so we drop back down into 7th when it all shakes out. Spins are kind of the name of the game for this race. It wasn't my best. Closing in on 7th place, hopefully. Nice little sunset shot there. So we're closing, thinking on 6th place here. Yeah, we were in 7th, so I'll take the Porsche to the hairpin. Move up to 6th. There's a second angle. And coming to the backside of the stadium. We're closing in on 5th. We'll flame under whoever in there. Can we get him? No, I think we have to sit in the draft there. May have a little bit of downforce damage. Oh, flash of the lights. I think we're going to take him here. Braking, let's force him out wide, and we go through. It looks like we're up into 6th place at this point. Starting to get a little bit darker. All the Porsches have yellow lights. The GT3 Mercedes runs the black paint spec, so I think it has the white lights. World Endurance Championship. A little nice little sunset shot there from the bottom. So with multi-class racing, you have to let the prototypes through, and finding a good spot to do that was a bit of a challenge. Some of the prototype AI is a bit aggressive, like these black P2s here. They would generally overtake you if you gave them even the slightest indication that you would let them through. Here I have a little spin, trying to get on the gas a little too early out of the hairpin. Other prototypes have issues. The AI coming through here, and then what the hell just happened? If we go on board, we can see that the AI just decides suddenly to stop on the exit, so that really kind of screwed us. We had a bunch of front end damage there. Still, looks like we're up into 5th here. Must have passed somebody that was in the pits, but front end damage really hurt me down the straight, and losing over the front downforce, although Mercedes doesn't tend to understeer because it's front engine, but you lose that straight line speed here at Hockenheim. Just kind of screws you down the back straight. Pulling over to let a prototype through, hopefully not getting any sort of issues there. Again, another nice onboard sunset shot. And then to top it off, just a spin. Or was it just a spin? Now it looks like the prototype didn't want to let us take the corner, so more damage on the rear end this time. Finding a place to let the prototypes through is very difficult. Sometimes they wait behind you, and sometimes they don't wait for you at all. So we have to pull in the pits here. We won't have a couple of pit stops we're going to have to make. I think I set this out to be a single stop race, but I had to do a few more than planned on. So I'm trundling along down the pit lane here. Wait for the limiter board. Pop the limiter. Back up to speed. We come out in 7th place. Unfortunate, but at least we're not last. So we'll try this again. Let the prototypes go. Try to find some space. I had to pull out wide here. I think I got on some dirt and marbles, and had a little spin again, and smashed into a prototype. So at this point, the race is pretty much lost, but just have to soldier on and try and get some points. Coming in through the stadium section. I like the shots through here, except for the Hot Wheels banner is a little garish. What can you do? So the hour 1 update, we are in 7th place. We've had quite a few spins, and what can we do? Again, trying to get the prototypes through safely. Squeezes me onto the now. That's really kind of him. And into the darkness we go. I think at this point I was just losing a bit too much time, so I'm going to pull off into the pits here. Looks like we're down there in 7th. We'll burn out of the pits. Yep, we're still in 2nd place. Looks like a prototype was out of the race down there. And coming up on the leaders, actually, of the race. Just trying to unlap myself here. They have trouble through the open there. So able to unlap myself in the Porsche, but pushing too hard here. Hit the curb, and around we go. Nice little panning shot here, show you the darkness. I really enjoyed this racing at this time. You have a good feel for the circuit as it starts to go dark. Again, pushing hard to try and make up all that lost ground. Doesn't do you any good. Run wide, and now we're in 7th, but we're getting caught and had a bunch of trouble on the grass. It's very slippery, so we drop down to a shot at the prototype, taking a little lunge on me. Trying to pull over here. I figured I'd pull inside of the racing line, let the prototype through, but they don't tend to like that. They actually like to overtake you, so you've got to stay on the racing line and let them go up underneath you. Living a nice sunset shot here with twilight down the straight. At this point, after all these spins and whatnot, I had added a little bit of fuel in the first stop. I stopped a little earlier than I wanted to. I had to pull into the pits for damage, and probably to get a little bit of fuel too. I may have been running the soft tires as well. Coming out of the pits, so we're trying to let this red prototype through, slowing up. Goes by, back up to speed, but for some reason he decides he wants to go slow down the straight, so we try to go by him. Under braking here, and clout, of course. AI is hit and miss in this game. Each individual has a different little personality, so this time we'll just pull way off and let him go. See what happens. Real slow down the straight this time. Give him lots of room, brake real early, and what the heck is he doing? Just trying to go through and hope he doesn't hit us again. And of course, nice spin to lose a 7th place back into 8th. So the last of the GTs. At this point, it's pretty tired, but got a little sniff. Looks like that Porsche's been in the wars a bit, and we can get him down the straight. Real dark out there. See the yellow lights. The Porsche's still behind me. I wasn't quite sure where he was. I only run a single screen, so I couldn't see. I could probably see him in my mirror, though. And we get up onto it. So we're coming on to the last lap here after an hour and 50-some minutes of racing. Pretty tired. This was the second of the 2-hour races of the World Sports Car Championship. See, in position 20. And this is the last lap. Very dark now. Coming down the straight. Car still sounds good though. Do like that AMG rumble into the hairpin. Flame on the overrun there. Down into the back end of the stadium. See that cheer from the crowd for my 7th place. Like I said, I probably should have run that AI a little bit lower just because I could keep up with them on like a quali pace lap, but you can't do that over a 2-hour endurance event. I guess that's the edge of endurance. It's more of a sprint in some series, but 2 hours single driver, it's really hard to keep up that kind of pace. So as we come through the stadium here, I think we'll do a little check of our position at the end here, but we're 7th place, and that's 2 hours of Hockenheim in 15 minutes. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. Otherwise, just have a good day. Bye.